The company reported a strong set of numbers in Q3. To discuss this, what's the way ahead, Mr. Jitendra Kumar Agarwal, the Joint MD at Genus Power, joins us on the show. Hi, Mr. Agarwal. Good morning. Good to see you in. Let's just highlight the top talking points that we're going to be focusing on. Will strong growth continue? What about tender wins? What's the order pipeline looking like? And most importantly, what about the outlook with regard to cash flows? Will it turn positive? Well, Mr. Agarwal, let's get a couple of basic details first out of the way. Tell us what kind of revenue targets you have for this year and next, that is, 26 as well as 27. Margins have improved over the last few years. Is that a level you can hold on to, 22%? And also, what's the volume of execution you're looking at for this year? Very quickly, sir.
Yeah, good morning and thank you, Nigel. Always a pleasure coming back to your show. You keep making me think forward-looking, which is always great. So just to give you an idea about the revenue, we have been giving guidance of 4,500 crores for this financial year, and we are pretty confident to achieve that. And for the next financial year, we have been giving the guidance of 5,500 to 6,000 crores, and we are pretty confident of achieving that. Just to give you a 35,000 feet idea to all the audience about the business, in total in this country, you require around 31 to 32 crore smart meters. Out of that, 15.6 crore smart meters has been ordered. Out of that, only 5.5 crore smart meters has been installed. So there's a clear headway of 25 crore smart meters to be installed and sold in this country in the next 5 to 6 years. So I see the future of smart metering industry and Genus to be very, very bright in the coming years.
And margins, sir? 22%?
We have been doing 20% EBITDA. I'm pretty confident we'll continue to maintain the same margins. It will only get better with the times to come.
Got it. Okay. All right. The biggest problem that the street has is they know that there is a long runway. But one important matrix for the stock to get re-rated will be the operating cash flows turning positive. What is the outlook on that front, sir? Because, the stock, I think it was 400 rupees. It's around 250 rupees now. Fill us in with a guidance on that front, because revenue is good, margins are good, but cash flows is what will give you the valuation. Go ahead.
So with the cash flow, everybody has to understand one simple thing. Right now, there's a lot of investment going on in the field. Today, I have stocks of around 2,000 crores in the market because I have to cater to 25 projects simultaneously. And once these numbers will start converting to operation go live and money starts flowing from the projects, the revenue cash flow will come down. I am confident by the financial year 27 will be cash flow positive. Yes, I gave the guidance earlier to be positive before that, but looking to the market situation and what is happening in the field, I'm taking a more practical view. By the end of financial year 27 will be cash flow positive. And one very important thing which the market and everybody has to understand, we are dealing with the government. There's no threat of money you don't get the money paid back. You are working with the government. These are all contracts which are very well defined. We are working under the contract. There's no deviation from the contracts. It's that initially to do the projects well, you have to invest a lot in the working capital.
But for the stock markets likes numbers. They want to see the cash flows turn positive. We're taking your word for it now, FY27. Okay, got that. But what about working capital days? Very, very elongated, sir. You're getting your money after quite long. I think the working capital days are 210. Help me out with the updated number, and how does that number as well come down?
So that number will come down to 75 to 100 days in next 12 to 15 months. As I said, there's a lot of investment in the inventory. The problem is not that we are not getting paid by the customer. It's that a lot of investment is done in the inventory because we have to open 25 projects at a time. And it is not 25 projects, it's practically 40, 50 sites. And if you want to install 1.2 to 1.5 million meters monthly, so that there are dip lows, there are lows in some months, there are highs in some months, that you have to invest in the inventory. That is the main reason of this lot of cash flow being negative currently.
Jitendra, hi, morning. So you're assuring that it will happen, and markets, of course, will wait for when that will happen, but it's good to hear. Now, on the other two other segments, right, which is gas meters and water meters, could you talk to us about what's the commercialization timeline? Because the opportunity set is known, but what's the commercialization timeline and what's the revenue opportunity for your company?
So currently, water meter is very humble beginning. Right now, we are doing a business around, like this financial year, we are doing a business around 15 crore rupees in the water meters, which is a very humble beginning. But next 3 to 5 years down the line, we see water meter to become as large as smart meters. The only reason I see this, the way the water industry is changing, and there is a clear focus of the government also going ahead. Why don't we look at water meter business as a AMISP? So we are pretty confident, not only in India, across the globe, water meter industry is going to be pretty large. When it comes to gas metering, there are 12 crore connections that has to happen in the next 6 to 7 years. So we see a good headwind. I don't see gas meter to become as large as electricity meter, but it will be like the way we used to do the domestic meter business, like 800 to 1,000 crores annually. I strongly feel the gas meter business will be in that range in next couple of financial years.
This is the pipe gas meters, is it?
Yes, this is the pipe gas meters, primarily for the industrial and the home use, primarily for the residential use.
Who does these meters now? Because
currently, Genus is also one of the players. This year also we will do around 30 crores in the gas meter business. So we are one of the significant players. The overall market will grow significantly in next couple of years. 12 crore connections has to happen in next 6 years as per the Government of India guidelines.
So on this Tamil Nadu 3 crore meter tender, the fear is that on account of elections in Tamil Nadu, this tender will get pushed. Is that true? Is that likely? Or do you have a confirmation of the timeline?
So there's no confirmation on the timelines with us. Yes, this may happen. And if you ask me very frankly, it is good for the industry. You can't have everything falling down in same day. So if it happens after 3 months, I don't see any problem with the industry. Rather, it is good for us.
Okay, and the Delhi tender, when is that likely? And
yeah. So Delhi tender is on the way. We expect to close it by next 2 to 3 months. A lot of discussions are going on there.
Okay, all right. Quick couple of questions. Operating and maintenance is how much of a mixer right now? And as you keep installing, that will go up, right? The proportion will move up.
So it will go up. So just to give you a ballpark numbers that will give a fair idea. So out of the total order book of 25,000 crores currently for the AMISP business only, in that 14,000 crores is the supply and installation and 6,500 crores is the O&M, which will happen in 7 to 8 years. That will give a very ballpark idea to the audience that how we look at this business with the current order book.
Okay, all right. And I'm looking at an MK note. They are saying that this year you'll do 550 crores of PAT. And in the next 2 years, they're expecting the number to be around 900 crores. You think it's possible?
It's definitely possible.
It's possible. Okay, but I think so 900 crores of PAT in the next 2 years. Operating cash flows turning positive. That's going to be a key metric that we'll be tracking. Finally, sir, GIC, they had a block that they were looking to sell, and suddenly that disappeared. And that's an overhang for you, for the stock at least, because they have 15%. They caused the re-rating when they came in. But now that block, part of that block we understand is still in the market. Have you heard from them?
So GIC, as I've been saying earlier also, they have a clear policy. If they get a good return, so for them, this is just a investment in the listed company. Their main business is doing business together, which we have an order book of almost 25,000 crores together. So which is, I think that is more focus for them rather than this block deal.
Okay. Jitendra, we'll leave it there, and we will sort of continue to talk to you as this, as some of what you said in terms of guidance, improvement, etc., shows up. Well, appreciate it.